All right. Let's see here. So, not driving. Drew is here, also not driving. What the hell am I doing, Drew?
Hello.
Oh my gosh, I don't
Um,
even know what I'm doing.
well, yeah, I don't know what you're doing either, to be honest.
Watching Carrie Brooks absolutely tear up the field right now in a practice session. That's what I am watching.
We are race control
We are.
tonight.
Yeah.
Sad
Behind.
for no stream, but we
Yeah.
have some
What do you mean no stream?
issues.
Streaming right now.
Well, okay, that's not what I meant. No broadcast, okay?
Fair, fair. Yeah, this definitely isn't a broadcast. That would require an ounce of professionalism, which I cannot provide. Oh no! Austin!
Don't
Leach
give
went
me
for
that
a spin
BS.
into T1.
You
That's not good.
broadcasted multiple times.
I think
Awesome.
I think Carrie put the triple black sookie on him there. I don't know if you saw that. Am I streaming to Discord? Did you
Didn't.
see that?
You are. Yeah, you
Yeah,
are.
yeah. I think
I
Carrie put
see
the.
a I see a little blue Downshift logo on his car, and I love
Yeah,
it.
that's what makes him fast, right? This right here.
Confirmed. That's your speed right there. It's just a logo. There you go. Downshift sponsors you. You instantly become the fastest guy in the field.
So this is race control, but we used every bit we wanted to use in a downshift stream, but actually couldn't.
It's because we're allowed to, since
Right?
it's not professional.
Right on. Mason Harris. So this is a team, and I'm not sure which team these guys are on, and I wish I did know, but I think Raphael's also on this team. But they have this sick black and pink like Duncan car that they run. It looks like they actually made it. I love it.
That is sick, honestly.
It's
Like
very like
that.
it pops out big time. You're just like, whoa, holy crap.
I would 100% run that in official
God,
races.
yeah, I
I'm
would.
not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, America runs on
it's
Duncan,
that
and so
sick.
does
Yeah.
Turbo. Let's go, baby. Oh no, I'm
Shit,
getting
add me
added.
to that list. Thank you.
Oh no, he spun. Broadcaster's curse. No.
Listen, all right.
Nope.
It's not officially a broadcast, so no broadcast.
Okay. So you've just removed all of my actual blame from this.
Yes,
Perfect.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. I'll get in trouble for things. I love it. Man, see,
not
everyone I'm watching
not an
is spinning.
official.
This is terrible. I'm so sorry, Sean. There's Austin running an old Smoky Shine
He's on.
Responsibly.
He's on the team
Black on black on
Devin
red.
has, right?
Yeah,
Tampa.
he's on Tampa.
I think so.
Yeah. Having a little bit of a rough start this season, but dude rolls with the punch as well. You see him have an incident early in the race, and then later in the race, it's like, where's Austin? It's like, oh, he's like fifth. Like, what's up? It's like, oh my god. So really good
That's the
heart.
best thing.
Oh yeah, really good
The
heart.
best thing though is like when you've got the guys that are just silent but deadly,
Yes.
because those
Not
are the guys
comparing.
you really have to worry about, but they fly under your radar. So you're like,
Mhm.
oh no! All of a sudden, this guy just overtook me in points, and I don't
Yeah.
know what to do about it.
I definitely did not just compare Austin Leach to a fart in my head. That's not what I did.
All
said
right,
silent
then.
but
I
deadly.
mean,
William Remp sitting in the pits. I'm going the wrong way. Hi, Raphael. Kyle
clearly, I
Foster
could have
Moore.
used
Here
a
we
better
go.
analogy for
Yeah,
that, but
well, it's one of those that just kind of lingers. It just kind of sticks with you. Anyways,
God damn it. That's
Kyle
the other
Foster.
thing we can curse on here.
I know, right? Well, I mean, whatever. Oh my God, I'm watching somebody. Kyle, I'm so sorry. I am making people spin. The weight of my vision. It's causing drivers to spin. Here's Jacob Kennedy and his 24 machine looking very loose. Oh boy.
I'm hearing so many trucks right now in my ear.
That's because you got a job to do too. Oh, eat the turtle shell. Hang on to it, Jacob. Oh. Yeah, those turtle shells are a menace. Some people are like, oh man, why are we running the stupid freaking chicane? And I'm like, well, it's like the one part of the track you actually kind of have to slow down for besides turn one.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
honestly.
it's just a right-handed oval.
Honestly, the thing about it too is like we've discussed that over and over again throughout the seasons, right? And it's been the consensus that it is a very technical part of the track that basically doesn't exceed, I guess is the word, but it improves your skill as a driver in general. I mean, if you can handle a right turn in general with a stock car, you're pretty good. But if you can slow down accurately, get through chicanes and all of that, then you've got a pretty good running.
Gary, how you doing, buddy?
I think Brandon just metaphorically jumped off the old cliff there. That wasn't good. He turned himself into the wall on purpose. There's
That's
Sheriff. You 1 second.
My bad, I got on the grass there. I couldn't stop.
Ben, what did you do?
No, that's fair. It was payback for what I did.
I didn't even see it. Now I gotta go back and watch it.
Yeah, I don't even know either.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
That's tough with that.
Well, I missed it, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. Oh!
wow.
Yeah, that did not look fun. I'm glad you are both okay physically, emotionally. I think you'll recover. Hopefully.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Time
all I'm
will
saying
tell.
is if it's me and Thornton on track, we're going to be racing each other fucking hard.
So I guess we are cursing on stream, huh, Drew?
You're not even gonna fit like a piece of paper between us.
I'm glad you guys
Like
found a
I
way to have
said.
fun. All right.
I mean, that's kind of
Always
hot.
fun. Is that Randall?
Oh, yeah.
They do say Robin.
Yeah.
He's racing.
Yep. Speaking of hot, watch out for those turtle shells, Mario. Good Lord, Sheriff.
Call him Luigi because he's falling behind.
Wow, he's player 2? That's not... You're
Yeah.
attacking people on a personal level there. That's not...
Hold on, wait.
You need to stop. Hold on. I need to do admin things for a second. Hold on. I'm engineering. Hold on. All right, guys. I haven't been doing a good job of updating it, but driver's briefing in 3 minutes. So we got a driver's briefing in 3 minutes. Thank you.
Yeah, I said that to my guys too, but you can't hear me because I mute every
Yeah.
time.
Well, I'm not going to mute because you don't want to miss a second of this, whatever the
True.
hell this is.
True. You guys don't want to hear truck stuff when you're watching the
I love
street
truck
stop
stuff.
race, so you know.
Hell yeah, I love
You
truck
know
stuff.
what? You know, yeah, but you don't want to hear it during the phenomenal time that you're having over there in the street stop race. So.
I almost broke my water glass. What'd you call it? I'm sorry. What word did you use? I'm just kidding. Throwback. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
That is a throwback. Major OG throwback.
OG major thing of stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Most exciting.
Indeed.
There we go. I love how
Phenomenal.
it was.
Anyway.
I was on most exciting. I was on Carrie and Sheriff being really close to each other. It immediately switches to Thornton for a second, and then back to Carrie and Sheriff. Like, oh nope, you were right. I checked. Okay. Thanks, iRacing.
No, yeah, you were right. We can watch this.
All right, I gotta go be a race control guy for a couple minutes in the briefing room, and then I will be back.
Fair enough. All right, sounds good.
All right. All right, setting up the briefing room here. Get all the guys pulled over in the Discord so we can chat about some specifics to this race in particular. It being the only road course on the circuit, it's definitely going to be a little bit differently run than all of the other races this season. Right. Gentlemen, we have about 1 minute left until the driver's briefing, so go ahead and finish up your lap that you're on. Get your cars to pit road so we can chat for a little bit and then get you guys on into qualifying. Thank you. 14. Looks like we've got 14 guys out there so far. I'm really bummed I don't see William White because he was supposed to be one of the ones Carrie was telling me that he was a rocket ship in practice last night, and I don't see him here on the list, and that's really a bummer. Because somebody's got to take Carrie out. He can't win 2 in a row. That just wouldn't be fair.
If somebody wants to watch the 21 car practicing pit entry, it's pretty funny.
Oh, no. I don't know if I want to watch that, but... Oh, no.
You're not planning on pitting, are you?
That was...
No,
well
I
done.
just nearly span out.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I honestly give it like a 9 out of 10, man. That was nice. Nice slide. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, I did not miss any. Oh boy. Now we're over here in Discord. And I have 12 drivers. Let's take a peek here. Go through the field. Just make sure all of my cars are sitting on pit road. They are. Wonderful. I'll let these guys sit in their cars, get a cool shot like that.
Also, am I not allowed to trim them at drivers? It looks like it's locked for some reason.
Yeah, but
We're missing one person. What am I missing? I got Carrie. I have Thornton. I've got Ben. I've got Sheriff. I've got Harrison. I've got Will. Yep. Brandon Ritchie. Kyle Foster. Yep. Jacob Kennedy. Yep. Sean. Raphael. I think he is who I am missing currently. All right. I am missing one driver, and never mind. All set. Timing. Wow, that was cool. All right. Nice save there, Raphael. That was good. You made me push my mic key and then joined, so I'd false started myself. 10-yard penalty on race control already. Good job. I'm not upset about it at all. Anyways, welcome. Week 4. The only road course on the schedule. A little bit scary, I know, right? Because we take right turns. Actually, T1's a right turn. Like, what? Doesn't compute. No, you guys are going to do fine. Practice actually looked pretty decently calm. Just a few guys overshooting in a couple of the sections, like turn 1, where there's a big grass runoff. My suggestion, always break more, never break less. Survive the first couple laps before you really try to settle in. In the past, we have had both races that I can recall where we ran at Limerock with street stocks. The field really does fan out after turn 1. So just kind of try to survive that. Be nice to each other. Give that inch that you might not normally. You guys have been really good at that all season, though. So I don't think this group is going to have too many problems. Just, check your braking points and all that. Carrie can't quali because is banned. Oh, he's not actually banned. You're just being sheriff. Got it. Anyways, and I'm trying to think. So I don't believe the cars are going to need to pit this race for fuel. You will, might be encouraged to get tires at some point, but we are not going to have any full course cautions unless like a big pileup happens and I feel like it should be thrown. But iRacing is not going to throw any full course cautions. We'd be here all night if that was the case. So I have that. I do not have any rollovers from last week as far as incidents are concerned. So none of my drivers are going to start with any warnings against them. It is very hard for me to implement warnings live because I don't normally catch them, or when I do catch them, it's kind of late and or difficult to do so. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to be adults about it. We'll highlight any situations that we didn't like in some form of incident reporting system and talk about them in the post race if we can. And that way, I think that's the best way to resolve. So, kind of a mulligan for warnings this week. If anybody does anything egregious enough, I will do my best to make it hurt next week if it needs to. But like I said, again, you guys have been a great bunch, so I don't foresee any issues. It's just guys having fun driving stock cars, and that's all I care about. So, that is good. I don't specifically have anything else. I'm trying to think. Qualifying, I believe qualifying's 10 minutes this time. But I will ask when we get to about the 5-minute mark, or if people are kind of done, if we want to advance early. I just wanted to make sure that everybody did have enough time because I know it's not a normal oval lap; it's quite a bit longer. So wanted to make sure everybody could get their full 2 timed laps in. without any issues. So I opted for the extra 5 minutes. So he's just reading everything from a teleprompter. Dude, I wish I had that technology. That's just my brain, Sheriff. That's how it works. Randomly grabbing things like straws until they fit. Last but not least, and this could be interesting, we're all actually live currently. Not on Downshift. No, you guys are live on my personal YouTube channel with my race control perspective. Just to give you guys something interesting to watch back if you find it fun. We did stream probably the last 15 minutes or so of practice, so our not so live audience got to watch you guys bump into a lot of things, and Ben officially dropped the first F-bomb, so now it is an R-rated chat. Thank you, Ben. And yeah, otherwise I think we're good. What's the YouTube channel? I'll post it up here in Discord while you guys are qualifying, so you guys can. Thanks, Sheriff. So you guys can follow along, or it'll be posted afterwards. So it won't go away. You'll be able to watch it back if you really that badly want to see this dumpster fire. Anyways, so Parker, you have a hand up, so I am going to get you up here if I remember how to do that. There we go. And let's see what you got, buddy.
All right, is this thing on?
It is. Hello.
Can we do the track in reverse so we have more left turns than right turns? Because these are scary.
You know, honestly, if it was even an option, I'd highly consider it. I think it'd be fun, but I don't think iRacing has a reverse option, which is too bad.
Okay, well, that was my only question.
Okay, understood. Well, thank you. And I really do think that your Discord emblem of Patrick Starr putting a race car helmet on is going to be perfect for what's going to happen tonight. So I'm excited.
Hopefully, he dies in that episode. Well, he doesn't, but...
Well, I don't know how to tap that one off, so thanks, Parker. I don't see any more hands. This just got slightly more terrifying. And let's see here. I'm reading. Wow, you guys are getting chatty in there. Yeah, Miller is better than Ruprack. Yeah, Miller is a more known beer as far as I know, so it probably is better. Yeah, I think we're good, guys. So I'm gonna release you. And we'll get you guys into qualifying. So thank you very much for stopping by, and we'll see you out on the racetrack. Thank you. All right. Let's get back in here with Drew. Drew!
Hello, Ben.
Hello. We are advancing to qualifying. It was actually really fun. I only had one question. And everybody is really happy that we have a stream going right now. And they think I should do it every time. And I'm like, oh, God. That would really test my... oh, geez. That would really test... Sorry.
Fast and simple, so...
What's that? Fast and simple.
Mine's pretty fast and simple, yeah.
It is, but like Sheriff said, he's reading all of these things off a teleprompter. And I'm like, yeah, I can assure you I'm not. That's just how my brain works. Please send help.
Honestly.
All right, so who do we want to watch qualify? That's the question.
I mean, Sheriff's
already in the dirt. Perfect. Let's watch him. Yes.
Oh yeah. I was like, Sheriff's been a prime candidate for this season so far. So why not?
Yeah, I don't think he likes road courses, man. But yeah, Sheriff's been having an absolute barn burner of a season right now. He's doing great. If I want to put my stream up, it would be probably in self promo. Yeah.
Yeah, self promo.
Okay. Can I tag the street stock drivers in that self promo? Okay.
Of course. Yeah.
All right.
We'll see how he handles it. We'll see how he handles it. I mean,
let's see. Is he still racing on a controller? That's what I want to know. He's got a wheel,
but
I think he prefers controller. Let's see.
He's one of our few controller players.
He's a hero on controller, man.
He really is. He's gotten so used to it that he's beat the brakes off of some other people doing so.
Well, I mean, he won the first week of the season, dude. He won Charlotte.
Yeah, he did. He did. He did indeed.
Well, that's a good
He's
line,
definitely a
Sheriff.
contender.
Oh, Tokyo Drift in this piece. Yeah, it's definitely controller. You see the jerk reaction there.
Yeah, exactly.
This is awesome, man. So, for anybody that's watching that feels like they need to buy a $300 wheel to play iRacing, you don't really have to. I think your experience and enjoyment level go up a little bit, unless you're a masochist like Sheriff. But iRacing can be done successfully on a controller. I would say mostly for maybe like a trial period. Is like, do I really like iRacing? But I don't want to have to spend a wheel if I'm not sure if I want it because it is expensive. We understand. But if you want to try it, try it on a controller. This is a great first lap, Sheriff. Let's ride along with somebody else. What do you want to see? Let's see what Will Remp's up to. He's in about the same spot.
Will actually, like, he's been kind of just one of those lurking drivers as well. He hasn't
I think this is his first race of the season in street stocks. He's in ARCA, but he applied this week to race street stocks. And his buddy Brian is not happy that he is graduated because he loves this track. Which leads me to believe, and here's some live admin discussion, but that's my son. Hey, what's up, Pork? Which leads me to, wonder if we can somehow implement a system where these graduated drivers can go back and race in these leagues that they're graduated from, not for points necessarily, but just for fun. Say, hey, Brian Beeman, you have 3 races this season that you can run in street stocks. You get to choose which week. I don't care. Just tell me which one you're doing. And as long as we aren't a full field of guys that are racing for points, I'm going to let you do it.
Yeah.
And I think that could be kind of fun. So I think that's something this offseason we're really going to try to iron out because, some of these guys, they're really just doing it for fun. They don't care about the points or the trophies or anything. They just want to drive street stocks on Limerock.
Exactly.
So,
and definitely been in the talks for a pretty long while.
Nice. Will improves his lap time by a whole 5/10. Nice job, Will. Currently sitting P6 on the results board here. Anybody else still running? You get to see all of my camera work live. Oh, Thornton on his second lap with his first lap putting him in P2 behind Mr. Kerry Brooks, who lightning London Larry. No. I get lightning Larry White stuck in my head because he's a local driver, but I think Kerry Brooks is London's lightning up there in Canada land of the beautiful things and all the great things that happen in Canada. Oh no, Thornton, no! God, no! He did it to him. There's no way he just did that. Oh man. Oh, that's terrible. All right. Look at this. Raphael's just starting out. Endless entertainment. We get to watch somebody go from scratch. Nice little stagger. Hopefully this will help me out trying to wash my eyes from watching Thornton suicide himself in the T1 wall after finishing his second lap. Let's see, how's everything?
Observing my trucks on the start here.
Gotcha.
But there's some Dunkin' Donuts flying on the track over there, so.
Yeah, there is. Raphael is here to deliver, man. Everyone says Ninja Turtles like pizza, but they also like donuts. I don't know if you do that or not. If he doesn't like that, I apologize, but Ninja Turtles are freaking awesome, all right? And Raphael is also awesome. Like this Raphael, yes, Ninja Turtle Raphael, but my race car driver buddy Raphael here is a hell of a driver. Had an amazing little battle last season at Phoenix with Kerry towards the end of the race. Didn't quite go his way in the end as a bunch of them got all crossed up, but man, what a race Phoenix, the season finale last season was for the street stocks, man. I mean, just that was easily one of my hands down my favorite races to watch. So
it's always exciting to watch these guys, especially with the improvement that they go through. Finish on Phoenix like that, and Phoenix is so tough. It is really tough.
It is, but
with
man,
how little banking there is.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, and it really does kind of wind out. But being a mile, and especially the 3 and 4 turn combo there at the end, with or without the dog leg or whatever, but just the lane options and how you can make the top line strong and how when you've really got it dialed in, you can actually fight. if somebody gets underneath you. You know, you go to South Boston and
Exactly.
somebody gets a bumper under you, goodbye. You know, you're done.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
But you go to Phoenix, and I've seen half of these guys fight it right back, you know?
Mm-hmm. I mean, we had, oh man, I can't remember if it was, I think it was season, the 2021 season before this last one, that it was one of the drivers from like the back of the pack that started, and he was gaining on Sean Ryan of all people at Phoenix for the last 10 laps. He was closing a 10-second distance and got within a second
Yeah, that's
at
nutty.
Phoenix, and that's just the
Yep.
improvement
Oh, it's so
that
cool.
some of these drivers get through.
Hold on 1 second for me, though, Drew.
Oh, good.
Does anybody else still need to drive? I think, Sean, you're the only one that can actually put laps in. I think everybody else is done. I'm going to take that silence as everybody's good to go, so I'm going to advance. Good luck, everybody.
Might as well.
Right?
But yeah, that's like to have it go from a person who wasn't able to keep their car, in control for the longest time,
Mm-hmm.
to competing with Sean Ryan of all people at
Yeah.
the finale.
Yeah, no, it's awesome, man. And it's funny because I feel bad that I don't always have the time to sit with these guys in the practice sessions and work through them. But just having this atmosphere, it kind of like, for me at least, like, I'll get in these ruts where it's like, oh man, I really just don't want to drive, but like I got a league race, like I got to show up,
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
so if these guys have that, it's like, just getting them in the car because you're gonna get better.
Yep.
So
Exactly. That's the thing. A lot of these guys are always pushing to get better too, which just helps us in terms of helping them. But
mhm.
these guys have the skill. These
Yep.
guys have the skill and they show it. So
Yep. So it's going to be a short parade lap, guys. So you're only going to have this final section of the track before the pace car pulls in. It's not a full lap like normal. I figured I'd spare you all the chicane, too wide under caution. And we're rolling. We're going to ride on board. I can't get a really great camera angle of really anybody else here, so we're going to hang out with
This is
Mason
tough.
and Sean at the back here to kind of watch everybody get through turn one and have our fingers on the caution button and hope we don't have to throw it.
Always
Just
the hope.
hoping that everybody just kind of takes it easy. It looks like Mr. Kerry Brooks is off and running as far as I can tell. Yeah, great start from Kerry. Actually, Thornton falls probably back to, P2, P3, 3 wide right there. Looks like, I think that's Harrison backing out. Ooh, that's a tidy T1 right there, boys.
That's almost 3 wide. Holy.
It is, but they're holding. That was good.
They are. They're
Gotta
holding
have that
well.
patience. Yeah, oh, don't take out your teammate. Oh, man.
The bump on the teammate.
Oh, Sean's going to try to capitalize on that. Napa know how to pass you on the right side. Look at that. These guys are going to go too wide. A little battle here. Oh, boy. You guys really can't go too wide in here, though. I don't know how that's going to work.
That is going to be real rough.
Raphael taking the esports line. Oh, boy. Oh, hang on to it, Raffy.
He went ahead and said, I'm going to go ahead and run over that turtle.
Yeah,
turtle.
that was something. We'll kind of go through the
Poor
field
turtle.
here. Oh, Sean getting into the back of Austin there a little bit. Austin with a pretty good save. So one thing you really got to work on too is like you're on road courses, not 100% sure where everybody else is braking and stuff like that. So
exactly,
and you don't have the brake lights like you do in actual road cars. So you're just kind of judging distances. As Sean is looking to really work his way through a good portion of the field here. As I don't know where. Oh, Mason must have went around on me here. He's dropped really far back. Is that good? Oh, yeah. Jacob! Oh! That's a spin.
Oh, boy.
Everybody gonna miss it okay? Yeah, he's in the grass. Nope, that's a really good recovery. Just got to be careful crossing the track there. Nope, he's good. Probably checked his relative. Good recovery. Way to stay with it. You're in the grass already. Definitely use that space to angle your car towards where you need to go instead of, driving back out like you're trying to do a 3-point turn or something. So, all right, let's try
turn around.
Right? Here's Brandon Ritchie. And I didn't get a chance to talk about this, but I love this paint scheme. Oh, man, that's a big spin. Oh, Miller
Oh
held on
God!
to it.
Oh, was that Ben Miller? It
Yeah,
was.
that was. Didn't really get a chance to see what happened
He's
there.
always had a rough time when it comes to just, I guess, any track.
Yeah.
He used to struggle a lot. He used to
Yeah,
struggle a lot,
he
but it
did.
seems like he's
Looks like
really
he just
improved.
overcooked it. Oh, and he tagged
Oh man,
Harrison. Oh, man.
that's always rough.
That is, but he's got it going again, which is good. Now Harrison finds himself back here in P8, if that scoring is correct. I don't know if it is.
Might
I
be.
don't
I
think
don't
it.
know.
No, I don't think so, because he's back in here now. So, yep. Well, he's got some work to do, I think. But Harrison's a
Definitely.
pretty laid back kind of dude, so he's not going to be too upset at Ben, at least, for that. And that was just really unlucky. Ben did not mean to spin, let alone take
Yeah, for
somebody else
sure.
out. So that's too
That
bad,
was
though.
really
But
rough.
race goes on. Back to Brandon and his awesome paint scheme here. Let's not crash somebody else while I'm looking at it, but a little. I'm not gonna do that TikTok, but the guy that screams like
Dude,
a freaking Star Wars fighter, dude. The
that's your
blast.
actual version. That's your actual version of a caster curse right there.
I
Just
know.
watching someone else.
I know.
And then something else bad happens.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, and we got Mr. Sheriff here, looking like he's in P5. Will Remp in P4 for his first race of the season in a street stock.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. He's got some practice
Well,
with the Arctic cars,
he
though,
cheats a little
you
bit though, right? Him and Brian both did, right?
know?
Because their cars are lighter, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They're naturally lighter than. I'm gonna stop talking now. Good old PPK, like I call him. I have never called him that to his face. So if he watches this back, I apologize, but I think that's the coolest nickname ever. But
Okay.
Mr. Parker and the Kodiak machine running a solid P3 with Thornton in P2, but I think we kind of saw this one coming from the qualifying boards, but everybody's chasing this guy, Drew.
Kerry Brooks.
Kerry
Number
Brooks.
77.
I mean, this dude has been putting laps in at this track since like the weekend. Like he's been getting it. He got his shifter installed and everything on there with makeshift whatever he had to do to get the H pattern. He's like, I can't paddle shift in this car. So got the H pattern back going again, and he is rocking and rolling, man. So that's really cool. And we have completed so far, coming to the lap number 6, it looks like.
He's been a weapon the entire season, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. He currently leads both the Street Stock and the ARCA season points.
Yeah, exactly.
So he goes from, I've never won a race in this league before, to wins both oval races that he was in a single week. So that's awesome. But I don't want to talk him up too much. It'll definitely go to his head. So we'll switch back to maybe the most exciting here and take a look at some of the races. It looks like Sheriff did, in fact, get his way around William Remp. If I'm saying his last name right, maybe it's Rempy. I'm going to say it's Remp because I think
it's Remp. I think it's Remp.
Well, Will, your last name is awesome, and I just am terrible. So, but it looks like Sheriff did manage to nudge around him a little bit. But still, really consistent driving. I'm telling you, man, the top level of the street stock drivers, like this is a rookie league. Don't think for a second these guys are rookies. These guys know exactly what they're doing. Oh God, Sheriff, don't do that to me. Oh my God, did he just go off? He did not just do that. He he saved it. I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna have to get a crapshoot replay on this one because I got to see that. I'm talking about how awesome he is. He straight up just
yeets off the. All right, though. He's got it handled, doesn't he? Looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. That was weird.
For the moment, it seems.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, he had to give the position back there, and Kerry chatting about something now, and I don't know what he could want to be talking about. Going back into spotter mode here. Raphael crossing the line up into P9. He's one of our biggest movers right now, I'd have to say. Drew up 3 spots. So that's pretty darn good. I'm trying to see if anybody else has been a big mover. You got 8th to 6th, 7th to 5th, 9th to 7th. I think our biggest loser right now is Ben Miller with his big spill, but let's take a look at what he's doing. He's kind of running Raphael down here, and we'll see what kind of lap times he's running. He ran a 1:09 flat 2 laps ago. Last lap was a 1:02. If I know Ben, I know 100% certainty that he is going to be pushing the hell out of this car right now because he is so upset at his own performance, which is really too bad because it's an inch one way or the other, man. And it's, he's man. Look at the speed he's got though. He is absolutely flying. Hold no prisoners.
The thing about that too, though, right, is that you can really get to your own head, and if you get to your own head, then you find yourself pushing too hard and losing the car, and that's kind of what we try and teach these guys in this league in particular. It is a league for beginners, and while you say that these guys know what they're doing, it's also them helping a lot of people who are new to the game or new to racing, and they know what they're talking about, so they kind of help others with that sort of feedback.
Yep. No, I agree. Sorry, I'm just getting back to my YouTube chat. Sheriffs, please ban carry in 3 different messages, and then Jasper Gaming going, yep, that I agree with that. No, it's been an interesting little spell here, man. This is fun. It's unfortunately, it looks like Mason Harris has decided that he's not having enough fun, or maybe he had some internet problems, but he had to go. It's road course racing and stock cars is definitely not for everybody, so I get it.
Yep,
it's tough.
Exactly.
It's very tough. We'll be back to ovals next week, guys. No worries.
Where do we go next week? I don't even remember.
As the person that made the schedule, I will check the schedule.
There we go. We know what we're doing, guys.
Yeah. USA International for 100 laps under the lights.
Nice. USA has always been one of my favorite tracks.
USA is probably my favorite track. I'm going to be real with you, man. I love USA. I've had some of the greatest races. They're always so close. The competition, it's just so hard to get ahead and stay ahead there because it's just long enough for the draft to be a factor, but it's just tight enough so that you can block bottom as much as you want to, and nobody can pass you, unless they get a nose in or whatever. Jimmy and I had a hell of a battle there last season. I had my worn tires and Jimmy didn't, and he's also, Jimmy, so kind of muscled me out of the way. He could have killed me probably 4 or 5 times. I was parking my garbage truck tires on the Apex and just praying he didn't run me over for 5 laps, and then when he got sick of that, he kind of charged up a big run and got inside of me, and then tried to hold on, and it didn't work, but it was still probably the most fun I've had. I couldn't sleep well that night because I couldn't calm down.
I remember that. I do remember that. It was such an exciting race.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I'm not missing up. I lost Jacob too. That's a bummer. Sorry, guys. Let's see here. What's most exciting? We got, I think it's Sheriff and Will right now. I've got to say, if I had to, it's a good maybe TV mixed here. Get some cinematics of these boys going at it.
Mix is always a good idea. Let's do it.
All right. Let's take a ride for a couple laps. No HUD, no back end work, as we don't really have anything going on as far as crashing is concerned, which is good. These guys have been pretty solid. I'm waiting for the scream into the mic, but I haven't heard that yet. Guys have just been laser focused, but Sheriff is all up and over Will. I tell you, Will and Brian both. Brian seemingly having a bit more of the racing experience of the two, but Will just the same. These guys they're cold-blooded, man. They don't even remotely flinch. You can't make them make their own mistakes. I mean, Sheriff is literally driving up underneath his bumper, and Will's like, whatever. Like, you didn't get around me, so.
He's shading to the inside too, just to be like, I think I've got the angle, but I'm just a little. Oh, there he goes. He almost got it.
Yeah.
But decided to back out for that corner, which I mean is a smart play on his part. That is a very high-speed corner.
It is. Just want to double check what Kyle had said there. Kyle, were you talking to me, buddy? I didn't hear what you said. Oh.
No.
Oh, okay. He's letting somebody go by. Okay.
There we go.
Understood. We'll go back.
The courtesy of racing.
Yep. We'll go back to watching these two absolutely mix it up here and see if we can get. I know if Sheriff watches this back, he's going to be really happy that I was watching a race that he was involved in. Oh man, look at Sheriff getting that thing all sorts out of shape. And it goes back to the battle between Austin Leach and Raphael, fighting for, I'm assuming, a few positions back, but their race is nice and tidy right now. Back and forth, iRacing can't decide. So much good action going on. Who would have thunk, right? Limerock, crazy.
Exactly. Yep.
The suggestion. Oh man,
Welcome to Limerock.
look at the draft Sheriff has. Look at the run he's got.
Wow, too wide into turn 1.
Yeah, Will's giving him all of
Oh my goodness, maybe he ran a little too wide there.
Yeah, or maybe he was
Very
afraid
generous.
Sheriff. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe he was afraid Sheriff was gonna overcook it. Oh, Will, you have that green stuff, buddy. So we transition back to Austin, all over the back end of Raphael. Raphael, like I said, from a Oh, Sheriff, no! That's not what we want to see.
Oh my goodness.
What a hell of a save, though. He's going to come back out. Oh, Austin sent it, but he's getting loose. What a save.
Wow.
Oh, he gathered it. Oh, that's so impressive. And he's going to complete the pass. Oh, my gosh. No, he's not. Raphael's coming back. Too wide into the S's here. Got to make sure it gives him enough space, though. The 2 cars need to fit through there, boys. Be careful now. Oh, and Austin overdrives the corner. Raphael's going to capitalize. My goodness. What a race. How many laps are in, are we? 13. Man, we're not even halfway yet. Moving. That's a cool shot. Beautiful camera work here by iRacing. Very cool. Yeah. Oh, man.
I love that blimp cam, too. The blimp cam is always fun.
Somebody's motor just went, I think.
Did you hear it? I didn't hear anything.
Oh, no. Ben.
Oh, no.
Oh, his motor went. It's like I heard that. That is so unfortunate.
Wow. That is something I did not expect. That probably himself as well. He didn't expect it, but
oh man, that is so rough. Already one lap really down, and I mean just fighting up a mountain, man. That is so unfortunate. Well, Ben, if you're watching, man, that is oh, that's tough, man. I'm sorry.
That is rough. Wow.
Yeah, Mr. PPK is pretty much on an island right now, sitting in P3. Kind of wondering where everybody went. I don't see a car around. What the heck? I don't see anybody. Is there anybody? You can't even see him up the S's. Where did they go? There's nobody behind him. Wow. He's out for a Sunday stroll at this point, Drew. Look at this. Very sharp, bright white colors, though. The Kodiak machine. Old Pontiac. I wish Pontiac was still in stock car racing. Or still a thing. It would be cool on either front. And we see the excitement here. Looks like Brandon Ritchie has gotten around William Remp. I'm not sure if iRacing is going to be super thrilled with how Brandon went around that turtle shell, but maybe it's going to be okay with it. Brandon, yeah, Will did back off a little bit there, so.
Tongue twister time.
I know, so many names. Oh, Brandon.
Uh-oh. Safe rejoin, though. That's good.
Yeah. Sheriff, yeah, here he comes. I knew it. You guys,
boy.
While the mice play, the cat comes and does his thing. Oh, man, and Sean coming out of the pits in a very inopportune time for these guys. Oh, boy.
44, where do you need me to go?
Yeah, right there. Perfect.
Oh, man.
Will.
Oh, no.
Oh, is he going to save this?
Watch that cut across. Wow.
What a save.
What a save.
And
that's just practice for him. That's
my goodness.
He knows what to do.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I drive ARCA. They're that loose on asphalt. What do you mean? Well, that was a great save, man. And now Sheriff is definitely going to try to put some muscle onto Brandon. That'll be interesting. I need to go check, though, because I haven't taken a peek up there. How's Thornton and Carey doing? Oh, they're working their way through some traffic. Looks like Carey has caught the battle of Austin Leach and Raphael there at the back of the pack, and Thornton getting his little 2 tires dipped in the grass. Austin lets Carey go. Very, very heads-up play by Austin there, and I think Raphael will probably do the same here in a moment. Oh boy, though, if he's choking up, that's going to be interesting. Oh, come on, iRacing, stay with me.
Oh boy.
Something with the truck race?
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah.
boy.
There was something interesting.
Oh boy.
There's something interesting. I had my cheeks clenched. That's for sure.
Hey, Carrie, I haven't heard your voice anytime you queued up your mic, so I think something's probably still muted. Might want to check your box, but I'm sure you were thanking those guys for getting out of your way.
Yeah, he was.
10-4. So Carey now asserts himself back in the lead, running 1 minute 1 second laps. Much like Thornton, who was just determined to not let him get away. So much for Carey running away with it, huh, Drew?
Yeah. I mean, so much for that.
Yeah.
But he's always been one to bounce back, right? He's always been one to find a way. He's been working real hard just this season entirely. Like even during the off season, he was getting work from Thomas Frisch, you know,
Yep.
to get practice and all of that. So he's prepared for this season, and he is a major contender. What in the world happened there, though?
Yeah, I mean, Austin apologized, but Raphael really did put a big old pinch on him there, so I don't think I can definitely say that was Austin's fault completely. But yeah, I just, somebody, when you guys are watching, can we get a sponsor on Thornton's car, please? My man's is fighting for P1 at the race, and nobody's sponsoring him. What's going on? Come on, Tom, you're in here. You're not doing anything. You got some sponsors for him, right? Get on there. Let's go. Oh, that's a turtle shell.
Oh boy,
there's the other turtle shell. Well,
that's another one.
He hit the first one and he thought he was a little uneven, so he hit the second one to square the car up there.
You got
no
you
alignment
have
needed.
An equal and opposite reaction, don't you?
No alignment needed. That car is straight as an arrow now. We're good, baby. And Carey is just continuing to walk the walk. Sean and Leach are sitting in the pits.
Newton's law in effect, right there.
Right. So we have 8 cars left on the lead lap, and Carey is coming out of turn 1 up there somewhere, I believe. Yeah, I see his car back there, looking to try to make it 7 at some point. And Kyle Foster just running a pretty clean-looking race. Let's see how many incidents. Only 2 incidents for Kyle, so he must have off-tracked it, I assume, or something.
I'm thinking that, yeah, off-tracked it a couple times.
But I see
sometimes when you cut those chicanes too,
Sean is black flagged. Austin is black flagged as well. I wonder what. With only 14 incident points, we'll have to look into that. Is he still on pit road? I wonder.
Who was the one who had the meatball?
Sean.
Oh, there's Austin serving as black flag.
Yeah, Sean's back there. Looks like he's missing the left front tire. Whatever happened,
man.
He hit hard. Hope he's okay. Next season. Fair enough. Fair enough, Tom. Thanks, buddy. Cool.
Already got his hands full with the drivers he's got currently.
Yeah. Well, Austin's got himself back in P10 now. He's still up 1 position from where he started, but he is 2 laps down now. Definitely got an uphill if he wants any more than that. So we'll check in on him.
Though.
Yeah, who haven't we checked on in a little bit here? How's Sheriff doing? Richie kind of took off on him.
A little bit
there. Yeah. So we're coming. This is Brandon is officially his halfway point at the line here, completing lap 20 of 40. Thornton and Carey are still there. So there's your distance, right? So Thornton is at the top of the thing here. He's going to get to that Haggerty Bridge right here. And then, as you'll see, Parker will take the sweeping right-hander and go underneath that same bridge right here. So, yeah, that's about what 12 seconds looks like for sure. Did you see him on the straightaway at least? Yeah, I think you can see him down there with his binoculars.
Gotta get some real high-powered binoculars.
I know, right? And some ones that are stable, because these cars shake a little bit when they try to drive.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Only just a little.
Sean's still on the pits. Yeah, that front end is not looking good, man. And Miller did officially disconnect too. That's too bad. They probably had a good 40-minute repair timer though with a blown motor, which is not going to probably have him back in the race before it ends. So that's really unfortunate. I'm sorry to see, Ben, but definitely a valiant effort. Just a little too much grass there, and then kind of all downhill. Let's see what is iRacing considered to be the most exciting right now. They're saying Will, you're very exciting. In case you were wondering,
we keep coming back to you.
We do, man. It's a nice looking ride, man. A lot of these machines are nice looking rides. You see, oh my goodness, do you see who's behind Will right now?
Who is that?
I don't know if you caught that. That's Harrison
I'm trying
Ellis.
to see it.
From the spin earlier this race with Ben.
Wow.
He's worked his way all the way back up. That's awesome. Well, now Carrie's exciting, apparently.
Yeah. That's the thing, right?
Somebody should tell him.
When you are continuing to drive even after you take a spin, you're always going to make up places because there's someone who drops out or there's someone who crashes out. So when you're still running, you're going to make up a lot of when you basically spin and you drive again, you're going to make up a lot of ground just on other people alone.
Yeah, absolutely. So with my stat board here, hold on, you need some cool effect, like as it comes across the side of the screen there. There you go. But he's run, 8 laps at 102? So consistency, right? And now he's back to running 102.1s, almost a 101 that time. So exactly. I think he's hungry a little bit. I think he wants this. You can see Will. And Will's, oh man. Oh, that was a big hit.
Wow.
Oh, that's
rough. Oh no, he's gonna have some damage, that's for sure. Hopefully not any like engine damage, but it looks like he just decides to tow it. Anyway, maybe he had his wheel, his suspension broken as well. So
that's very possible. That's too bad. Let's get an instant replay on this. All right, cool. So,
love the sound effects.
Thank you. So he gets a little bit hot. Coming on exit, he's already a little sideways, and then it hits the rumble, snap over correct, boom. Man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm thinking his suspension went out. That's for sure.
Yeah, it does not take much, man. It doesn't. And of course, that was off the front bumper of Harrison Ellis. View-wise, he didn't actually hit him, but that's what we were watching, so we get to cast a curse. I don't know how many other people. I feel like there's going to be like 2 or 3 people that are going to be like, yeah, Ben, do this again. Everybody else is going to be like, quit it now. So as we got another 2-wide battle up here, I might as well get my butt up there and watch this. We got, Brandon Ritchie.
Oh, man. Good thing
and
you did.
Sheriff going for a tussle there. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
There's Harrison. Hey, guys, how's it going?
Thanks for the space.
Yeah, holy cow. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that one again, get my sound effects going.
2 wide into the chicanes, and as you alluded to earlier, doesn't always work like that, does it?
Nope. Pop, and then, I think Brandon actually would have been okay there if he didn't get back on the gas too quickly, but Sheriff did.
I think he was turning more than getting on the gas there. He definitely looked like he was yanking it a little bit just to counteract the grass, and then right there.
Well, you see how the car goes right, because the right rear tire gets to the asphalt first.
Mm-hmm.
Unevenly with the left rear tire, so the right rear gets traction, the left doesn't have. So no wheel input's going to save him there, unfortunately. But he recovered. He's a tough dude. He'll make it. Oh, Sheriff taking the esports line again. That's not.
He saw what Brandon took, and he was like, you know what? I want to try that.
Yeah, he's like, I need to try that line. And Brandon's like, it didn't work. He's trying to catch up to him. It didn't work. Don't do it. He can't hear him. Unbelievable. How is our results doing? So Thornton is still holding a steady 4 seconds. Back off of Carey. Then Mr. PPK sitting in third with nobody disputing that in any direction, ever. In the history of everness. Holy cow, he's on an island. And then we've got this squabble of 53, 54, and 56 seconds back with a little bit of tire smoke there just to remind you that it's cool. Let's see who's exciting. According to iRacing. Yeah, this whole thing's cool. You know what? Racing's cool.
Love racing, man.
Right? Racing is fun.
It really is. And with a good community, too.
Hell yeah. Where are we going to get one of those? I'm kidding.
Bashing. All right. Well,
no,
see you guys next time on this episode.
That's what Sheriff did to Brandon's door into the chicane. What do you mean? That was bashing.
That's fair.
Wait, hold on a second. I just saw who? Who's behind these guys? You mean to tell me? So if I push back, who do you think I'm gonna see? Who's the next car behind us? I saw it. Did you see it?
I'm gonna guess the 77. I didn't see it.
It is the 77. It's
Oh
Kerry.
yeah, there it is.
Kerry coming to put what? Friggin' 6th, 5th, and 4th place a lap down. My God, man, these people have families. What are you doing? My goodness, he's on a tear. But that's the difference between racing and racing, I guess. You know, driving a line by. Oh, Sheriff, that is not a good time to go wide. Oh boy.
Oh man.
And Brandon sneaks back by, and Harrison now works his way up into 4th after all of that. Harrison is 4th.
Wow.
That's what I call a recovery, especially from somebody that said he didn't have this place figured out for squat in the pre-race. So I think I'm going to call your bluff here, but Brandon might have something to say. Lap 27
over here.
Possibly going lap 28 here, guys, so we'll see what goes down. You want to keep an eye on Kerry back there as well. I'm going to flip it to most exciting to see if iRacing catches it.
I mean, this is definitely most exciting battle at the moment.
Oh, yeah. This is great. Nice transition, iRacing. Oh, you're so smooth.
Gotta love the camera work. Ben, amateur broadcaster, incoming.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No comment on that? No.
Yeah. So, anyways. Well, I think Sheriff's about to fall victim to what we call going a lap down. And I don't know if he's going to go easily, but I don't think Kerry cares, to be honest.
No, I don't. Yeah. He has got this place on down pat, basically.
That is the one thing I will say about driving on a controller is road courses are not your friend, because Sheriff's tires are fried right now.
Especially on road courses. I feel like ovals you can get away with it just a little bit with some constant, pushing of the stick to one side.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to road, you're definitely scraping those tires everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Not your friend. Not your friend.
Harrison with a little bit of tire lockup as Brandon says, knock, knock, I'm still here. How's your day? I want to pass you. So.
And we've seen plenty of times where people use that bumper.
I told that's funny. Tom says I told him no mercy. No, I was actually fly on the wall in your team briefing, Tom, and I'm pretty sure you said this is a road course. I don't know what I'm doing. Ask Kerry. Good luck. and oh man, most exciting is no longer watching. This looks like Mr. Parker Patrick Kelly working his way through some lap traffic here with Austin, giving it to him in a very tight spot. Nice heads up driving, Austin. Yeah, we just got to clean up his working through traffic, man, and Austin's gonna be something, man. That guy's got some talent waiting to be unleashed. You guys just wait.
Draft here, though.
Oh yeah, big run by Brandon. Let's see
boy,
here. Sending it to the inside of Harris. Harrison says, "I've seen this before. I'm backing out." He's like, "I'm not doing that again."
Go for the over/under.
He doesn't have the juice right now.
Can't quite get it. Yeah, he can't quite get it.
He might say that. Oh, he's to the outside.
Bad exit.
To the outside.
Oh man.
Oh gosh, he's got it back. These boys just fighting hard, and the whole time.
Wow.
The whole time, keep an eye on your rear view there. That number 6 car's got the fishing rod out. He's just reeling him in. He says, "Keep fighting, boys."
He's catching up for sure.
I'll tell you what, you're looking out the back there, and you're seeing Thornton running Kerry down too. I mean, they're all right there. I think Kerry's a little nervous about getting his toes wet, but Thornton is just Thornton is going for it, man. This is some impressive stuff. This is really going to come down to, who can navigate what. Yeah, you see those guys are close, man. Thornton is right there. Oh boy. Brandon!
And there's the grass right there. Yep. I was going to say, you really want to get into that turn onto the straight, get a ton of speed, but you can't overdo it just like he did there. And he's going to get a lap down possibly as Kerry's now on his back.
This is 1st through 6th. Missing P3 in the wackiest order you would ever think it would be. This is insane. Somewhere, Parker is driving his greatest race in P3. Meanwhile, everything else, holy cow. My goodness. Well, Kerry is going to have to get to work here because Thornton is here. He is ready to play. Brandon Ritchie, the sportsman, is going to let him go, and possibly Thornton as well. Maybe not. It's a tough place to let a second car go by, though. So, Thornton said, "Hello, I don't care. I'll move
Sorry,
you."
Dad, I got a little loose.
He's going to get a slowdown penalty for sure going across that chicane, so might have to imagine that he'd be giving up that place.
Well, we'll see.
Maybe not. Maybe
it might have
not.
been Brandon saying that. Of course, Thornton does blink a little bit, too, which definitely doesn't work in his favor.
Yeah, for sure.
And this whole pack is catching Raphael up there as well, so just lots of cars. You know, this track is like 1.5 miles long, guys. You can spread out a little bit more if you want to. There's plenty of space.
Everyone wants to be up close and personal at the moment.
Yeah, no, it's all good, though. That's all good. As Kerry closes in here, he's on lap 33 currently, and he definitely is navigating traffic a bit more successfully than Thornton is, for better or for worse. Circumstantial as that usually goes, but really great stuff out of the 77. Lots of these guys having much better nights than I think they thought they were, but Kerry Brooks is just running a clinic right now at Limerock. I'm going to attest, we ran a GT3 race over the weekend at Winton, the new track there, and that's the reason why he's doing well. There's literally none of the practice he did, actually. It's somehow my fault
it was
that he's
just,
doing good. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Getting practice, having right turns, I think.
Yeah. Sarah Harrison pulled over to give. Oh, look at 3 wide shot. That's cool. Harrison pulled over to get the draft from Raphael, and Raphael says, "Now I'm letting everybody go, buddy." Harrison's like, "Oh boy," he pulls back in the line.
Definitely code
Raphael
brown moment for him, but that's wide.
Yeah, Raphael kind of going a little bit wide there. I think I'm going to assume that he's okay, though. Let's here's to hoping medical squad get out there if he's not.
AMR safety crew on the case.
All right, and there's Harrison letting Thornton by. He's going to let Sheriff by, too, as he's going to sneak it too wide. Harrison's going to shut the door on him. They're going to go too wide up the chicane. Maybe not. Nope. Okay.
I mean, now he will, but someone behind Randall right there was just a little bit wide in terms of that chicane.
I want to take a look at that chicane really quick and see. I think
had some trouble.
I think that was Harrison.
Number 6.
It's
Harrison. Okay.
Little brake lock there. So let's get him all.
Oh well, yeah.
Sheriff off in the grass there. It's every time one of these 3 gets away, the leader grasses it, and the other 2 catches back up. These guys are just endless entertainment. This group, that's so funny.
Everyone's sending it. Everyone's getting confident into that chicane too. They're sending it too wide. Like that's, they are sending it.
Well, they've been racing with each other for 34 laps. You think they know each other by now, huh?
I would hope so. They've got another 6 laps to go after that. So
man. Sean taking the esports line through the grass there. He's not having his greatest race, unfortunately, but he's looking good doing it, man. That Napa ride is sweet looking. So
absolutely.
Good for him. Oh boy, what we've been wanting to see all night. The most exciting camera falls upon Kerry Brooks, and not for a lap car. Here comes Thornton closing that gap ever so slightly, Drew. We're going to have a solid, 5 laps to go?
I think so. Yeah, 5 laps to go.
Thornton's got to give it everything he's got, man, and these guys aren't done either. Sheriff is one. There it is.
Boy, in the grass.
One straightaway of not having full speed away from these guys being a group of 3. This place is an insane asylum yet again. Oh my goodness. Little tire lock in the 2-1.
These guys are sending it right now.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what to look at, man.
Well, just look at the battle in front of you, Ben. Look at this.
Oh my goodness. I know, but I'm like, is Thornton and Kerry's race good too? Like, you know, how's Austin and Raphael back there? You know, it's just so much going on.
There's a lot on track, and you can only get so much.
Oh man, and Thornton, you could just catch Thornton is very close to Kerry up there in the front too, but these 3 are just putting on a show right now. Right in the line.
The real test is going to be who's going to get the speed out of the last corner going onto the straight.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to switch cameras here for just a second. I'm going to ride along with Mr. Brandon Ritchie as I have to take an IRL pit stop for about 30 seconds. So I will be right back.
I may not have much to say, but I'm here saying it. So we are here while Ben takes his pit stop. Brandon, oh my goodness, that lockup though. That lockup's gonna hurt him though. think that's Sheriff. But holding resilient is Sheriff. That's the impressive thing about you guys. You guys have done so much over the course of just last season, because a lot of you guys are returning as well. But it's impressive just to see everything you guys are obtaining and
I hurried back.
doing right now.
What'd I miss?
Welcome back. Just a little bit of a lockup that put Randall close to Thornton, but he is now...
You mean Harrison close to Randall?
Or Harrison, yes, Harrison. No, Harrison close to...
Oh, boy.
Someone... yeah, I'm getting my names mixed up. I apologize.
Well, I've been given the benefit of the doubt here, but we've got 3 laps to go, Drew, and our leaders are that close, man.
They really are. Every lap, I'm thinking he's getting closer, so he's got to be careful.
Yeah, Kerry with a little bit of a blink there. That's not good. He's taking on board right here with Thornton as he chases Kerry. This is likely something similar to what he sees. Possibly with more out of shoved into the glass of the windshield view. But
maybe a little bit more on the sides. I'm not quite sure.
Not all of us have the big monitors to play with, you know, so it's all good. So we're coming to 2 laps to go here.
This is a close battle.
2 laps to go.
Penultimate lap.
Yep. Oh, a little bit of a blink there. Oh, a little bit of a bump. Oh, he gets loose.
Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness.
Thornton is drifting this thing. Holy smokes, man. Oh, he's still trying to gather it.
He's getting close, though. He's getting close, and Kerry's probably worried just a little bit.
Yeah, I think that definitely didn't work in his favor there, though. He pulled a little bit of a gap there, Kerry did, on Thornton with that move.
He did, yeah.
So for the moment, I'm going to just pop back really quick and see what our other boys are doing back here. As it looks like Harrison has gotten back around Sheriff, and they're starting to spread out a little bit too. So I don't know, man. Are we decided? Is that all? Was that the final charge of the great Thornton Thomas?
Up until the checkered flag, you can never say so.
I know, baby, I know. All right, so we are coming to white flag here. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by not Credit One Bank. Because Credit One Bank does not know us that well, and I wouldn't put that on them because that's awkward. Anyways. Oh, Thornton is just... Okay. Oh, he's so loose. If there was any treads left on those tires, he is using them, man. Oh, my God, he is all over Kerry. Holy smokes.
You can tell he's pushing so hard.
Woo.
He's close. It's going to come down. It's going to come down to that final turn.
Yeah, I think so, unless... Oh.
Oh, my goodness. He's trying to push it even there. What?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that hurt him. I think that hurt him more than it helped him. Yeah, I think he used it all up right there, man. Pushed a little too hard and cut those track limits, and sometimes those track limits are for a reason. Oh, he is going to try everything, but it's just going to not be enough.
Man.
Kerry Brooks with another dominating performance, and he is going to bring it home. P1 looking so good. What a race.
Wow.
That's the pace car. Kerry's spinning. Everyone's having fun.
Good job, Kerry. That was a good race.
Wow, yeah, that was such a push.
100% agree. Wow.
He left it all out there.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear anything.
I mean, that's what you want to see in a racer.
100%. So it looks like the grouping there, it's going to go Harrison Ellis, Randall Sheriff, and then Brandon Ritchie for the next group of cars. And then Parker. And then I don't think anybody else is on the same lap. So I think we're just kind of finishing our races here now. So this will be your official, unofficial results here. Only 3 cars on the lead lap left after this absolute domination. Oh boy, a little post-race collision there. Like the Raphael dumped it in turn 1 a little bit. And not everybody was aware of the parked car in turn 1, but now he's off the track. Good man. Oh, nice.
With as little of a windshield space as you've got, you can only see so much. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Kyle had a pretty quiet race too. I have to give credit to him as he likely towing there, but we didn't talk about him much. But man, I think that for this week that was a good thing. Holy cow! Just very well put together, as you see Mr. Will Remp here finishing up his cool down lap. Not necessarily the race that he probably wanted to have, but
definitely tough for a lot of these guys. You know, Ben Miller being one of them as well with his blown engine.
Yeah, that was definitely rough.
Yeah, other people like Austin Leach as well getting a penalty. So definitely could have been better for some, and I'm sure they're gonna take notes as to what they can improve on for the next week.
Right on. But it wouldn't be a race without some donuts at the end, so we get to see Kerry Brooks burn it down. Well deserved, number 77. Great job, man. Oh, Richie's going to give him some donuts, too. Oh, they're going to do one together. Oh, nope, Richie missed him. Those are some races for mental health overall. Teammates there sitting in their positions. So that's really good, man. I'm happy for him. It was a good race.
A great race. And like we said, Thornton left it all out there. Like, you can't ask for anything more.
Oh, look at oh, that's so cool. Here's your sim races for mental health lineup. Thomas, eat your heart out, man. Quite the team you've got here this year, sir. That was awesome. Good stuff, boys. Good stuff. What a drive. Well, don't know. I mean, this is so ad-lib at this point. I have no idea what's actually going to happen. I see Devin has joined our little parade. Hello, Devin. How are you today, sir?
He did leave.
Oh, did he? Well, Discord doesn't bedupe me anything anymore, so I...
He was joined.
Respectfully and professionally, what the hell, Discord? So, that was cool, but I'm going to have to pop down here. I think they're the only ones that are left. I'm going to see if I can pop down. Give me 1 second here. I'll ask him. Hey, Brandon, Harrison, Carey, do you guys mind if I pop down in your chat for some post-race interviews?
Sounds good, man.
All right. I got 1 of 3. That's all I need. I'm going.
Go for it.
All right. I don't think you can come with, are you? Probably just going to chill because you got trucks?
I'm going to chill up here just because of the trucks, but I mean,
all right,
great race.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the help. I'll come back up and finish with you. So I'll be back.
Sounds good.
All right. All right. And I pull the stream down here to the absolute chaos and carnage that is Dallas. What's up, dudes?
Well, man, that was fun. That was white knuckles.
Oh my goodness, you were thinking that Will was going to be the one to give you the run. Here comes Thornton out of nowhere. What a race you two had. I was sitting there cycling through all of my cameras, and finally the most exciting fell upon you, and it wasn't because you were passing a lap car, and I was like, oh, here it goes.
I missed getting into third and going into turn 1. And I didn't know it until I was drifting way up into the grass, so I had to try and get it back in, and I was able to kind of keep like 2 tires, or at least snag 2 tires before it sent me sort of around the back side of that second part of the turn and came back on. But there he was, half a second behind me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, this man, and I'm watching it on the stream now, but this man did not leave an ounce. I mean, he cut just about everything he could possibly get away with on that last lap. Sideways over the turtle shells in the grass. I mean, he was clawing to get a shot at your rear bumper, I think, before the end of this race, but he just couldn't quite get there. You stayed cool, calm, collected, Kerry, and that was beautiful.
Well, he was faster than me through the chicane for sure. Mm-hmm. And I was really struggling. There was just, I mean, you don't really have a lot of fall off, as you know, in these, but it just feels like you're losing all the speed and the grip through the turns. But he just seemed to, I don't know, he could catch me, but he couldn't get past, which was good. And I know he bumped a little bit in turn 1, but
yeah, it was so cool. I mean, dude, he was sideways, he was drifting. He like Tokyo Drift e-brake up in that piece in the last couple laps, right into T1, just flat sideways. So
amazing.
No shortage of effort. So Thornton, if you're watching this back, man, one hell of a drive. Way to try it, man. That was awesome.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, Kerry, dominating performance yet again. It's going to be a good season for that old 77 machine. So carry it well, brother. It's a great number.
Yes, you know it. You know it.
Cool.
Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome. So I don't really know. Like I said, I don't have an order to what I'm doing. I didn't even realize I was all of a sudden going to take this seriously. And then Drew and I started straight up casting the whole thing. And so I'm like, oh, crap, I guess I should try. So I guess I'll move on down to Brandon. who had probably not his best race, but definitely not your worst race, man. I mean, you were sticking it right in there between you and Sheriff and Harrison there at the end. It was Will, and then I think you guys traded Will for Harrison. It's about
Yeah, that
15 laps
was a
to go.
great three-way battle, just almost all the way through. I mean, honestly, I was just coming in, and I think the first 2 seasons in here, I don't even think I finished at this track. I think I DNF'd both of them. So
Yeah.
honestly, just finishing this race, and especially P6, I count that as a win.
Yeah, no, it was a great job, and I'm telling you, man, it was so funny because we're watching, like, I'm trying to give Carey and Thornton their credit, but you and Harrison and Sheriff just, you guys are, one of you breaks away, and then that's the guy that goes in the grass, and then everyone catches back up, and now you're 3 wide again, and it's like, oh my God, like, so exciting. It was such a fun race, and you guys were so respectful. I know you and Sheriff had a little bit of a door bang there at one point, but that really didn't seem super egregious to me, just kind of, Rubbins racing kind of thing there, and you bounced back, so that was good. Sheriff was toasting his tires, though, man. He's on controller. It's insane. I don't know how he's got any front ends left in that car. So, but no, that was good. And I think you had one of the best looking rides out there too, man. That Baja Blast car is really neat.
Oh, thanks. Found that on Trading Paints. I thought it was looking pretty slick.
Yeah, man. It is nice. Very, very nice. As I told Drew, I said, I'm not going to do the TikTok voice of the dude that sounds like a Star Wars ship saying Baja Blast, but that's what I'm thinking about every time I look at your car. Very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And then last but not least for the race car drivers here, I think, is Mr. Harrison, who...
Yeah.
Where did you come back from, dude? Holy crap. I thought you spun or something. What the hell?
I did. Me and Ben had a little get-together lap 2.
Oh, my goodness.
And then I just kind of focused on keeping it out of the grass, and one by one passed guys facing the other direction. And then wound myself between Brandon and Randall and Will at one point, and we just traded blows for 20, 30 laps.
Yeah, man. I mean, I watched the whole thing. I cannot believe, and I'm watching it back right now, this is the car that catches back up. I just watched the spin there. This is the car that catches back up and actually ends up beating all of those cars in front of him. That's crazy, man. What a drive.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I definitely wasn't fast, but I kept mistakes to a minimum. And
yeah, well, we looked back on it, man. You had, right before you caught the tail end of those guys, you had a 8-lap stretch of 1 minute 2 second laps right in a row. And I was just like, yep, there's your consistency, man. That's
just
all
laser
you needed.
focused.
I'm telling you, that's all you needed, man. Dial that back to an 8 and just knock it out, man. Lap after lap after lap. So good. No, hell of a drive. And I actually said at one point, too, because you'll see it if you get to go back and watch, but I had the mixed cameras on, so I was catching, like other cars a couple turns back with some of the overlay and everything. And at one point, I just see this black and green car come into camera for a second, and I was like, there's no way that's Harrison, right? Like, I had to do a double take and then roll the cameras back, and I'm like, there's no way he caught up. And then you got right up there and mixed it up with these guys, man. That was so cool.
Yeah, I even told Brandon right away. I was like, by the end of the race, man, I'll be right there.
Sure
That is
were,
true.
man.
It was a fight, but a lot of fun.
Very cool. And we have a very proud team owner right now, I'm sure, with Mr. Tom Frisch, man. Just good stuff, huh, Tom?
Yeah. This week I got to play Internet Cowboy while they were all doing driving, because Carey was the teacher this week.
Yeah.
I think you can see why.
Yeah, man. It's awesome, though. This is quite a stout team. I love coming down here and chatting with you guys. Got some absolute wheelmen. It's really, though, too bad, and I'm sure I'm not the only one to think so, that we didn't get to see Will White come. I know he was the one that was really giving Carey some trouble in practice there towards the end of last night, so that's a bummer, man. I was really hoping to see him show up, so hopefully everything's all good with him.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree. Yeah, wish he was there.
Yeah. So, and he's going to be bummed to see this, too. He's going to be like, oh, man, I missed it. I hope he does, at least. So, we'll have it all saved and everything for you guys. Like I said, it was so funny. I was just kind of recording it and talking about it or whatever, and I happened to be up there with Drew, and because he's doing the truck race, and he's at Pocono this week, so they're just kind of spread out, so he didn't really have a whole lot to look over, and then bada bing, bada boom, we're casted. Like, straight up, back and forth. Awesome. That was so fun. So, yeah, I hope you guys get a chance to check back in on this. I tried to spread the love the best I could, but it's definitely not a Downshift production because you saw configure controls at the top of the screen the whole time and an arrow clicking all the things and all that. But I was still race control, so I did have to do my job. But awesome stuff, though. Well, I'll leave you guys to it so you can chit chat and all that stuff. But great racing from all of you guys, and I think we'll see you at USA next week when we do it under the lights for 100 laps, and that's going to be exciting. I'm excited. So we'll see you guys then. All right.
Appreciate
Awesome.
it, man.
Yeah,
See ya.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Ben.
And we're back with Drew, who is definitely not playing for. I mean, what? Oh
Definitely.
man, definitely not. No, we've just been.
Never would I would never dare.
Oh my goodness, good stuff, man. Good stuff. No, they're all smiles down there, man. Every single one of them just had an awesome time. So it's all we look for, man. So cool. I gotta get a couple shots here of Carrie burning it down to kind of end everything off here. But closing thoughts. What do you think about these gosh darn street stocks, Drew?
They're exciting, dude.
Oh my goodness.
They really are. I mean, I'm biased, obviously, because I love road courses. So that's where all my excitement comes from. But
yeah. Oh, I think they do a good job on wherever you put them. That's the thing is they don't belong anywhere handling wise, and they just race everywhere. Great. I think that's why. That's been my thing is like cars that will fight you are actually more entertaining because you know what it takes to make them do the things that you're seeing them do.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so it's quite something, man. I don't. You can get these guys on pit lane maybe. But yeah, man, I don't really have anything else to say, and I don't really want to keep dragging this out or whatever. But ultimately, just great race. It was fun to have you up here, Drew. This is definitely not something that we normally do, but I guess
definitely not,
in the interim, until Downshift can get some official streams going for this, I guess we can do this on the side for funsies. So
yeah,
this is
for sure.
This was a blast, man. So I'm sure it'll be a little bit messier next week when I'm handing out warnings and stuff like that. But
oh boy,
well, I mean, we're back to oval, so it's gonna happen.
It's definitely always fun commentating with you, even though this isn't an official commentation.
No, but it was still fun though.
Exactly.
As I was telling everybody.
Fun, and although you say you're not a commentator, shut up. You are.
Well, it's so funny to me because I was like, yeah, man, we're just gonna record a video so people can watch some of the angles of their race, and all of a sudden we're broadcasting, and I'm just like, wait, what?
Yeah, pretty much.
So that was so fun.
That's how we do. That's how we do.
Oh man, that was so fun. Well, for any of you guys that got this far, or whatever, I kept hold on. It was not fun. I kept effing up well and forth. Drag it out. You effing better. All right, thanks, Sheriff. Well, I dragged it out enough to read that, and now I'm glad I didn't. Never mind. So yeah, if you guys made it this far, you're here live or whatever. Thank you all. This was a lot of fun. Thanks to Downshift for letting me bring this over to the personal channel for some fun. And yeah, street stocks, Limerock.
You just think
get some.
Half of yourself.
I mean, I didn't think we were going to tell them that you were playing For Honor while you were... No, I'm kidding. You're not. Definitely not. You guys have a fantastic night. We will catch you all possibly this weekend, possibly next week, possibly whenever I push that record button again. Till next time, later.
See you.